Hi my dear students, today we are going to talk about the volume of cuboid. Let's see the meaning of the volume of cuboid. Okay, let's see the difference between cube and cuboid. Okay, both of them has 6 faces. We know that the cube has 6 faces. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6, and cuboid also has 6 faces. Both of them have 8 vertices. Let's count the vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Both of them has 12 edges. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so both of them has 6 faces, 8 vertices and 12 edges. Okay, in cube each face is a square. In cuboid, each face is a rectangle. Okay, in cube, all edges are equal, or it has 3 dimensions equal inside. Okay, equal in length. Sorry, it has 3 equal dimensions. But in cuboid, it has 3 dimensions: length and width and height. But in cube, length and width and height are equal. Okay. What the meaning of height? The height is the line segment which resulted from the intersection of any two faces, like these two faces. Okay, we have this in intersection, so this is the height. Okay, if we have a cuboid like this with dimension 3 and 2 and 4, 3 lengths and 2 widths and 4 is height. So we are going to put or fill this cuboid with small cubes with 1 centimeter edge length. Okay, to calculate the volume. Let's see how. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So first layer is 6 cubes. Okay, it means 3 by 2. 3 by 2 equal 6. Okay, and we will put second layer, third layer and fourth layer. Each one has 6 cubes. 3 by 2, 6 cubes, 3 by 2, 6 cubes, 3 by 2. So it means the number of cubes will be 24. It means 3 by 2. 3 by 2 equals 6. 6 by what equal 24? Yes, 6 by 4. Okay, in the previous slide we find that the 4 here is the number of layers and we called it the height. Okay, 4 is the number of layer, and we know that 3 by 2 by 4, it means length times width times height. So the volume of cuboid equal length by width by height. Okay, we know that length by width is the area of rectangle, so we call it base area. We can replace length by width and put base area. So we have another rule of volume of cuboid. We can say base area by height. Let's see the magic triangle for first rule. Okay, we know that volume equal length by width by height. If I want to get volume, height volume, and we will multiply length by width by height. Okay, if I want to get length, it will be volume over width by height. If I want to get width, volume over length by height. The thing I want, we will hide it. Okay, if I want to calculate hide the height, it will be volume over length by width. The second rule, we know that volume base area by height. So if I want to calculate volume, height volume, it will be base area by height. If I want to calculate base area, height base area, it will be volume over height. If I want to calculate height, it will be volume over base area. Okay, which is greater in volume? A cuboid of dimensions 70, 50 and 30, or a cuboid of base area 2925 and the height 35. So volume of first cuboid equal length by width by height. Because we have 3 dimensions, so we use the rule of length by width by height. It will be 70 by 50 by 30. It will be 105,000 centimeter cube. Volume of second cuboid, we have base area and the height. So we are going to multiply base area by height. It will be 2925 by 35. It will be 102,375. The one is greater is the volume of first cuboid. What about the cube? We know that the cube has 3 equal dimensions, and we call the 3 dimensions side. So we can replace length by side and width by side and height by side. So volume of cuboid equals side by side by side. Volume of cube, sorry, equals side by side by side. Okay, so the very important thing to calculate any volume of cube, it must be it must be have side. Okay, we must have side. We must have side. So if we don't have side, okay, he will give you information to get side from it. Like what? If I have perimeter of face of the cube, if he told me that we have perimeter of face of cube, so the perimeter, we know that the face in the face of cube is a square, so the perimeter of a square equals side by 4. So if I want to get side from this rule, it will be perimeter over 4. If he told me that the perimeter of the of one face equal to the perimeter of equilateral triangle, it means we are going to make perimeter divided 3. If we have sum of edges, we know that we have 12 equal edges. So if I want to calculate the side, one side, we are going to divide sum of edges over 12. Sum of edges over 12. If we have area of one face, we know that area of a square equals side by side. If I want to get side, it means we must make a square root for area. Square root for area. Square root is a sign on your calculator. You press it and put the number of area, you will get side. Okay, if we have total area of cube, how many faces of cube? We have 6 faces. So if I want to get side, it will be square root for total area over 6. Total area over 6. Okay, if we have volume of cube, it means if you have volume, we know that the volume of cube equals side by side by side. It means we are going to make cubic root for volume. Cubic root for volume. Okay, we can press shift and the square root. It will be cubic root, and put the number you have, you will get side. Okay, so again, if I have perimeter of one face of cube, it will be perimeter over 4 to get side. If the perimeter of base equal the perimeter of equilateral triangle, it means a perimeter over 3. If we have sum of edges, we know that we have 12 edges, so sum over 12. If we have area of one face, so we are going to make a square root for area. If we have total area, we are going to make a square root for total area over 6. If we have volume of cube, it means we are going to make cubic root to the volume. Let's see the example. A cube of cheese, its edge length is 15 centimeter. It is needed to be divided it into small cubes. The edge length of each one is 3 centimeter. Find the number of the small cubes. So we have cheese cube, a cube of a cheese. So we are going to divide it into small cubes. So he need to find how many small cubes we have. So we are going to calculate first volume of cube of a cheese. It will be side by side by side. It will be 15 by 15 by 15, 3375. And we want to calculate volume of a small cube. It will be side by side by side. It will be 3 by 3 by 3. It will be 27 cubic centimeters. So the number of small cubes, if I want to calculate number, it means volume over volume. So volume of cheese, big cheese, over volume of a small cube. So it will be 3375 over 27 equal 125 cubes. Let's talk about the capacity. The capacity is a volume, and we will use the rules of volume. So the capacity is the volume of the inner space for any wholly solid in the case of vessel. Okay, the capacity is a volume, so it's a volume, but for liquids. The capacity is for liquids like milk, water, Pepsi, juice. It's a capacity. All liquid have capacity, not volume. Okay. The unit for measuring capacity is liter, and we know that from any water bottle you can find that its capacity equal 1 liter. It's 1 liter, 1.5 liter, 250 milliliter. Okay. The units of measuring capacity: cubic meter, cubic decimeter, and the cubic decimeter equal to liter. The same, decimeter cube is liter. Decimeter cube is liter. And we have centimeter cube. Centimeter cube is like milliliter. Centimeter cube is like milliliter. And millimeter cube. From meter cube to decimeter cube by 1000, by 1000, by 1000. If we make backward, it will be divided 1000, divided 1000, divided 1000. So 1 decimeter cube equal 1 liter. 1 decimeter cube equal 1 liter, and 1 liter equal 1000 milliliter or 1000 centimeter cube. Okay, let's see the exercise. A cube shaped vessel, its internal edge length is 30 centimeter. It is filled with food oil. Calculate the capacity of the vessel. If the price of 1 liter of food oil is 9.5 pounds, calculate the price of all oil. First, calculate the capacity. Capacity of the vessel, in the shape of cube. So we are going to use the rule of volume of cube. So it will be side by side by side. It will be 30 by 30 by 30. It will be 27,000 cubic centimeter. In capacity, we must convert into liter. So to convert from cubic centimeter to liter, it will be divided 1000. It will be 27 liter. And he told me that the price of 1 liter is 9.5. So the price of 27 liter equal what? It will be 27 by 9.5. It will be 256.5 LE. Thank you.